This is the Virgo November 2015 forecast reading. I will be combining your general with your love and partnership readings from now on into one longer, more in-depth reading. We start with the general forecast reading. Select guidance card for your next step, as well as one for your challenge, and an overall guidance card. Right, Virgo, you start your month also learning new things about yourself, discovering new things about yourself, setting off on the adventure that will let you discover new, exciting things about yourself. Your life is probably about to broaden its horizons somewhat. You're about to have new experiences. And in doing so, this is when you will find new parts of yourself. It's as if you run around in the same little maze every single day, you only have the same challenges, and therefore you only get to know so much about yourself. When you take on new challenges, you get to know far more about yourself. And the kind of challenges you're going to take on at the moment are definitely not the kind of challenges you're going to feel you don't want to take on. These you are asking for. You want them. You want this adventure in your life. And in so doing, you will discover new facets of yourself and broaden your perspective of both the world and yourself. Okay. Your challenge is going to be that you're going to need to learn new things. So the time has come for learning. And learning can be very exciting. This also broadens your horizons. It makes you learn new things, which can be terribly exciting. You need to do this with an open heart and an open mind. Be willing and able to learn, because there's lots for you to learn. And the guidance here is harmony. So look for that quiet place inside yourself that is accepting and open to learning. That's the advice here. Later in the month, you're going to look back on the past for some reason. Something will bring your past to your attention, and there's always a feeling of nostalgia to this card. Have a look at the rest of the reading to see just what exactly that is, but there's a strong sense of nostalgia coming up. You're perhaps coming back to a point in your life that feels very similar to something you did in the past or where you were in the past. Earlier on in the month, you choose a specific direction. You decide this is the path you are setting off on, or it comes to the point where you make a decision, you need to make a decision that you are heading off in a specific direction. There could perhaps have been a little bit of uncertainty as to which direction you should go in. The advice in this card is set off in a direction. There is no wrong direction in life. One heads off where you're supposed to. Uncertainty is all in the mind. And that's possibly where that nostalgia card comes in, is that it's from something is maybe making you want to set off on a similar path that you did in the past, and that's the uncertainty. I'm not sure the advice to give on this. I'm almost tempted to say don't head off in the same direction in the past, but I think this is going to be very specific to each of you. Okay, the advice that does come through is to be as creative as you can possibly be, to explore your creativity in whatever form it takes. Look at creative projects or creativity in yourself that you haven't even tried before, that you've maybe just thought about but haven't explored. It's now time to explore that. Okay, and your guidance here is that of instinct. So go with your gut feeling. So if your gut says, maybe I should try this, and it's sort of that little quiet voice that keeps saying, try this, then that's the thing to go with. Okay? And the outcome is that of nurturing something really beautiful and new and precious. It's a child, metaphorically speaking, that is going to grow up to be something wonderful, someone wonderful. Okay, so you are beginning something that will grow over time, so give it the due attention and focus and love that it requires. Okay, and your general guidance is that of a vision quest. So you definitely are about to discover yourself. You're setting off on a journey or path, a direction, which is going to let you discover yourself. Vision quest can sometimes be challenging in that things are taken from your life so that you moved on, so that you're prodded to move on. But under these circumstances, I'm more inclined to think this is more on the adventurous side. You're tackling new things, which are probably a little bit out of your comfort zone, things you're not used to. That's maybe where the nostalgia card says don't take on old patterns and projects, because it's the new that you need to do now. You need to discover new things so that you discover new things about yourself. Okay, so that is your general forecast reading for November, Virgo. Now let's see what your love and relationship reading. And we had 3 cards jump out there, so we will not ignore them. Next 2 and first 3. Okay, that's interesting. Right, so let's choose a card for the general theme of your love and relationships for November on partnerships, as well as a guidance card for your next step, and one for the general reading. Right. So you start off your month. Well, okay, let's first have a look at your theme. I got a bit distracted by cards that were jumping around. The general theme is that of commitment. It actually comes through twice in your reading, so that's interesting. You definitely have some form of commitment coming through in your partnerships and relationships. So, possibly some of you will be proposed to, others will be proposing. If it's a business or platonic relationship, you commit yourself fully to that relationship in this month. Okay, you start off your month feeling sociable, happy to talk to everyone, and everyone's happy to talk to you, and you feel at home in your social circle. What you do know is in the past, things have eaten away a bit at your sociableness, shall we say. If I'm not mistaken, Virgo, you had Jupiter in your 12th house in the last 2 years, which can make one retreat a little bit inward, and some of your friends sort of go by the wayside. That's life's way of kind of cleaning out what is not serving you anymore. So you're probably starting out this month with a feeling of wanting to be a bit more sociable again, of wanting to broaden your social circle, because your friends and your social circle in general has been a bit corroded away. What you are not aware of is you're about to enter into a commitment. So that has come up now twice in this reading. It's your overall theme, and it is something that you are possibly not aware of. So for some of you, this could be a surprise proposal. For others of you, you could suddenly feel surprisingly that you need to commit to something, that you've reached a point in your life and it comes a little bit out of the blue that you want to commit. Okay, so it'll be one of the two. Your next step is going to be adventurous, to take a step out there, to make new friends, increase your social circle, broaden your horizons, get the adventurous spirit back into your lives. Okay? Your guidance for that next step is blessings. So you will find blessings in your social circles now, in making new friends, broadening your social circle. There are blessings to be found in that. And your outcome is going to be that of true friendship. So you're either going to discover a brand new true friend, or you will discover a friend that has been around for a while is that real true friend. So there'll be loyalty there. You're going to be loyal to someone and they're going to be loyal to you. Okay? Your overall guidance is that of, right. So the thing to do here with your future is to rely on the wisdom of people that are older than you, more experienced than you, or the wisdom that has stood through the ages. So there's a bit of tradition coming through here that will serve you well, perhaps in the years to come. So that's something to look into. Okay, so that is your general as well as your love and relationship. That's actually making me suddenly think, sorry, I'm going to interrupt this. But tradition is sometimes about getting married or making that formal commitment. So that's maybe something that's coming through. Yeah, some of you might feel, marriage is old-fashioned. We don't do that anymore, commitment, whatever. But it's maybe something to be thinking about. It's traditional, and it's the old way of doing things. Okay, sorry for that interruption, but it popped through. I thought maybe you would need that. Okay, so that was your general as well as love and partnership reading for November of 2015, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and listening.